Where'd it go? With you, Robin, where you? This is the Fierce Truth Seeker, and just wanted to let y'all know it's gonna go down tonight, okay? And yeah, I'm off work early for a change, and I'm headed back to the lab, and it's gonna be lit tonight, okay? Tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna have Dr. Fatu Diarra, cousin Dr. Fatu Diarra, and she's gonna be breaking down my grandmother's DNA results from native DNA. Okay. Pardon me not looking directly into the screen, but I'm driving at the moment. Okay. But I tell you, you don't want to miss this show. Okay. You don't want to miss this show. It's going to be a lot that we're going to cover. I'm also going to have my cousin Empress Straker Holder Ill on, and she's going to be talking about the family lineage as well. Okay, how many people we got? Let me see how many people we got watching right now. See, there's one. All right, and I'm just prepping y'all for tonight, and you have to disregard what's on the screen for the live for tonight. It says at 10 p.m. The show is not at 10 p.m. I don't know why StreamYard is bugging out. It's been doing that for like the past year now. Every time I schedule a live, it puts it for 3 hours like later. You know, I don't know what that's about. But the live is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not 10. Okay? And I know there's some of y'all who have reservations about DNA, no pun intended. But if it were not for me testing on these various DNA sites, I would not have the information genealogy-wise that I have right now. And trust me, the genealogy that I have right now is cinema worthy. Okay? It is cinema worthy. Okay? And we're actually going to be working on that. We're going to be making a documentary about it, you know, quite possibly even a movie. Okay, it's that interesting. So yeah, I'm hoping that those of you who have been following me over the years will tune in tonight, because hopefully it'll help you on your journey. Okay, some of the tips, especially when cousin Straker Holder Ill comes on. She's got a lot under the cap when it comes to genealogy. Okay, And, you know, I'm hoping that y'all will engage us in the chat. And some of the people who were on the last live, I'm hoping that y'all will join in again tonight. And Firebird Grey Wolf, my godmother Firebird Grey Wolf, will be on as well. She'll be on as well. Okay, co-hosting. So we're gonna give you some updates about this year's parade. Okay, and looking to have a good time, you know. So I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that y'all are gonna tune in. We had at least one person watching. Right now, there's nobody watching. I'm talking to myself. Hopefully, those who don't know that I'm live right now, it's just because they didn't get the notification. And I know right now, it's still work time. It's still 9 to 5 time. So I understand that as well. Okay. But man, it's a lot of traffic. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Trying to maneuver through this traffic here. Oh, got somebody just joined in. Okay, that's good. So, whoever's just joining in, I was just talking about tonight's show that we're going to be doing tonight. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Disregard what you see on the screen. It says that it's going to be at 10 p.m., but that's not accurate, and I didn't do that. That's StreamYard putting that 10 p.m. time on there. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? And as I was saying, we're really going to go in tonight. And for those of you who are trying to get further with your genealogy, okay, well let me ask this question. How many of you that's listening and watching right now, how many of you have started a family tree? Put a 1 in the chat if you have a family tree that you've started. Can I see a 1? And if you haven't, just put a 0. Any? Let's see. Okay, there's 1. Okay, good. So now, let me ask another question. How far back does your family tree go? Can I get some feedback in the chat with regards to that? How far back are you able to go with your family tree? And do you desire to go further? Okay, I see 1830s. Okay. And I see, yes. Okay, so you definitely want to catch tonight's show because I'm going to have some heavyweights on the show. I'm going to have Dr. Fatu. I'm going to have my cousin, who y'all have never met before, Empress Straker Holder Ill. Okay. Actually, both of them are cousins because I recently found out that the doc is a cousin as well. So it's going to be a family affair. It's going to be a family affair. And my cousin, she's real savvy with genealogy, with DNA and all that, you know. She's good at telling you what your tribes are and, you know, things of that nature. So it's going to be a nice show. I'm telling you. You don't want to miss it. Okay? And I know it's been a little gap between the last time that we went live, but it's going to be worth the wait. Okay? I'm on my way home now, getting ready to prep for the show. I'm off work early today for a change. Okay? And, you know, get your popcorn, you know, get your juices, you know, all that stuff. For those of you who drink, get your drinks. I don't drink, but, you know, I know there's a lot of people who do, you know. So, for those of you who do, you know, get your nice ready, you know. For those who, you know, do all the other stuff, you know, get that ready too. I know there's children watching, so I ain't gonna be too graphic, you know. But I want to see who we have in the chat. I'm driving right now, so I can only glance up and down to see who's there and who's saying what. But I see that we have 3 people in the chat right now. I'm trying to see if I can make this screen bigger so I can see who we have. Hold on. Oh no, it only makes me bigger. All right, let me see. Hold on. Let's see here. I gotta put on my reading glasses. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. That's a lot better. We have Queen Oz. Looks like it says. Like I said, I'm only able to glance up and down while I'm driving. But let's see. Yeah, Quinaz 427. Shout out to you. Thanks for joining in. Who else we have? K Stowe 427. Okay. Oh wait, no, I'm bugging. I'm mixing. No, that's Quinaz 7692. Looks like, and K Stowe 427. Okay, my bad. Shout out to the both of you, and I thank y'all for engaging in the chat with us. But yeah, we're talking about tonight my grandmother's DNA on native DNA on their site. Okay, and Dr. Fatu, she has some very interesting information. It's going to be what time? It's going to be at 7 o'clock. Okay, Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock. Okay. What was I going to say? It was something else I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, and Firebird Grey Wolf. is also going to be on there. Godmother Firebird Grey Wolf. She has some interesting information that she wants to share too, with regards to the Native American slave trade. And because as you all know who watched the last show that I did, the last live that I did, when I was talking about grandma's DNA with native DNA, and we're talking about how that side of the family, grandma's people, were part of that Native American slave trade. Okay, and again, it was only through DNA that we found that out. If it wasn't for testing with native DNA, we would not have known that. Okay, again, that side of the family, we knew. Hold on, y'all. I'm switching lanes here. We knew about the indigenous ancestry. We just didn't know that it was part of the native slave trade. You know, we knew about the Garifuna, you know, ancestry, the Arawak ancestry, you know, but we didn't know that she was so connected to the tribes here. We didn't know she had so much North American ancestry. We didn't know anything about that. Okay? So, you know, it's such an interesting journey. I'm uncovering new things every day, literally every day, you know. But I'm not gonna keep y'all, okay? I want to keep my eyes on this road here, but I want y'all to tune in tonight, 7 p.m. Okay, and you have enough time in between now and then to, you know, get yourself together, you know, get yourself home, get you something to eat, take a shower, you know, for those who get off work, you know, early, for those who are retired, you know, you can, you know, do whatever you need to do in the house, you know, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so look forward to it, all right? And thanks again for joining in, and thanks for liking. And for those who are new, I appreciate your subscription. Okay, it doesn't cost one dime. All right, so thanks again, and I'll see you at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, all right. Go to Dark on E. Sarame. Ayo.